I've come down to Ensham, specifically the Newlands, where a local village pub is considered a landmark for everyone in the village. It's friendly for the young and old, and it's just got a lovely, welcoming atmosphere. But how has it been able to stay afloat all these years? Well, we've come down to ask them. Go on.
Right, Trace.
Hi, how are you?
So since you started working at the pub, why do you think it's been so successful?
I can't speak for everybody else, but from what we're told, we're trying to make it a really welcoming pub with a lovely atmosphere and a nice smile when people walk in the door. And that's what people are saying.
Oh.
That's what they're feeling.
Oh, that's good.
So
that's
that's
good.
why it's more successful, I think.
Okay. So have there ever been times that you've worried about like the rise of chain pubs at all, or do you reckon that these traditional pubs will carry on the same way that they always have?
I think they will, because they can be very competitive, because it's a free house, so you're not linked to any chain. So your pricing can be competitive, and you've got a better range. You provide a better range of beers.
And then that allows a bit more freedom.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly, and people like that. They like a nice choice, instead of just having what the brewery is supplying, which is what
Yeah.
we can use 2 or 3 different ones,
Which
makes a difference.
Variants then, which that helps.
Yeah.
And so because of the fact that you've got more variants at this pub, do you think that's the reason why people would prefer to come here rather than a chain pub?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
And the pricing's better.
That is true,
Yeah. So we, like I said, we were very competitive with prices, and that's what you keep an eye out for. So you're monitoring that all the time to make sure that people have got a good variety and a good price.
Yeah.
Good atmosphere, everything makes for a good night out.
Good atmosphere is good, yeah?
Yeah,
Very good.
perfect.
So, why do you prefer going to the Newlands than, say, a chain pub like Wetherspoons?
I guess, well, we live in the village, so the Newlands is handy and easy for us.
Okay.
And I think you get a great gang in here, and if we don't support the local pubs, we'll end up losing them.
Meanwhile, another pub in Ensham has not been so lucky. The Queen's Head has had to change hands recently due to its funding and profiting issues. Luckily, the new owners have managed to start it up again, and we've asked them why they think it had to change hands in the first place. So, why do you think that this pub had to change hands in the first place?
I think it was getting very quiet, and it was having some older regulars in and not many new people coming in younger.
So, yeah,
I think that was the main thing, and it was becoming very quiet and tired, even inside. Just the decor,
And in addition, do you think that this pub will be able to stay sustainable against like rising chain pubs like Wetherspoons or the Blue Boar?
Yeah, I think so, definitely. I think we have more of a warmer family feel in here, with their locals, knowing people's names and things like that, and we've had a lot of feedback about that, so yeah, I think so.
Although these pubs have been doing well, on average there's been a dramatic drop to 21 pub closures a week. Rural areas are still bearing the brunt of pub closures, seeing a net loss of 231 pubs in the last 6 months. Meanwhile, branded food pubs and Mon-style pubs like the Como Lounge and Wetherspoons have been increasing in numbers. After talking to Louise, we took a trip to the Como Lounge in Whitney to ask them about the rise of chain pubs and how this might affect traditional pubs. Unfortunately, they did not want to answer this question, claiming they were too busy to talk about the issue. We also tried to talk to other chain pubs such as Wetherspoons, but they also declined on the matter. So, given the information we gathered from here, the Newlands and the Queen's Head, I think traditional pubs will be alright. We seem to get a really positive attitude towards them. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm going to head down the pub